Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Tavian's World of Reptiles. I hope you are all doing well and taking care of yourselves. So it is Thursday morning, and I am up early, and I've gotten Artemis all put into her carrier tub, and she is going to the vet this morning. It's going to be a drop-off situation where I just kind of leave her, I guess, and then they'll call me with a diagnosis or whatever. So we will see what is happening with her eye today, and I will keep you guys posted. All right, see you in a bit. All right, everybody. So I am just outside of the vet's office now. I have dropped off Artemis, and they are going to take a look at her and contact me back later, and let me know what's happening, and then I'll come in and I guess either pick her up or hear what the diagnosis is at this point. So she's in, and now it's just a waiting game. All right, everybody, I am finally home, and I can take a breath and relax a bit. Artemis is here with me as well. There she is. She's still in her the container I took her to the vet in. And get a little upshot to her there. So I took her in, and they were able to pull some pus from the lump that is happening under her eye and all throughout underneath her mouth there, as you can see. And they looked inside, and they said that it looks like that she had like a puncture wound or something that had happened and healed over, but there's just some infection that was happening on the inside. They had asked me if I was feeding her live or frozen, and I let them know that it was frozen. And they asked that because typically this is a thing they see with live feedings, like maybe the rat. They thought maybe the rat had gotten a hold of her mouth at some point, but that was not the case. So we have no for sure information on how it actually happened, but I do know that I have had snakes in the past when they are eating. Sometimes they'll strike the rat so hard that by the time when they get it down, you can kind of see that they're like sometimes it's their bottom lip, sometimes it's the top part, but like it's kind of just like it's like bent in or something, like it kind of gets stuck on the like bent in. Usually with some yawning and stretching of the mouth, the snakes are usually able to take care of that issue on their own. I've never had any time where the snake was not able to fix that themselves. But also never had any of them get an infection from that. So I'm assuming maybe something like that happened. That she like struck her last meal really hard, and that maybe it had been the thing that happened, but she corrected it because it obviously healed over. It just caused an infection to happen that was in there. So I mean, that's all I can assume is that that's the only way she could have gotten puncture wound is from her own teeth, maybe during our last feeding. But so what the plan is now is I'm going to have to give her intramuscular injections of what is this? Ceftazidimine. That one. If you've ever done this for your snakes before, you probably know what that is. Can't read that word, but yeah, I have to give her that. And they originally were like, well, we would like you to bring her in every 2 days to get this shot. And I was like, eh. It took some arranging, as I don't currently have a vehicle. Not currently driving, so I have to rely on other people, and I live far out away from my vet. It's always just like getting to and from every other day is going to be a thing. And I've been keeping for a while. I feel pretty confident that I can do this at home. So I actually was able to go in and learn how to give the injections myself and to bring them home. And so they're injections that have to stay frozen at all times to the point that I'm ready to use them, and then I will pull them out and thaw them to room temperature before I actually inject this cutie with that. So when it's time for me to do that again in 2 days, I will go ahead and make a video of that so you guys can see what that looks like. But I am extremely happy that this is all that it turned out to be. I was really not looking forward to it being something huge that would require serious surgery. I'm hoping that once we get through these treatments, I think there's 7 treatments that I have to give. Yep, 7. That everything will kind of like figure itself out. The swelling will go down, the infection will be done, and then we won't have any issues. Um, so at this current time, I did not have to drop some thousands of dollars on a surgery. Just a little under a couple hundred to just get into the vet to get this medicine, and get her seen. So, yeah, everything is good there. I am super happy that this is all that it turned out to be, and I will of course keep you guys updated as progress happens. And like I said, when in 2 days time, I will do a video of me giving her shot, so you guys, if you've never seen that before, can see what that's about and how that will look. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and just hang with her for a little bit before I get her back into her enclosure. And I had asked them if I should like take out everything to ensure that the infection didn't get worse. They said I did not something. It's not something I really had to do. That it's okay to just keep the substrate in there and everything that's in there. So I'm just gonna put her back into her enclosure and let her relax. I'm sure it's been a stressful day going in. Traveling in a car, being in a strange environment for hours, and then being handled and then being poked. So I'm gonna let her chill out and relax and uh, just de-stress from all that. And I'm gonna de-stress myself because this has been quite the day. I had to leave her early, and then I didn't hear back from them for several hours, and it was a little nerve-wracking. But anyway, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go and relax and do what I just said. So you guys take care. Love yourselves. Love your reptiles. Thank you guys for keeping Artemis in your thoughts. And you guys keep spreading those herbs.